the time lapse on. All the devices going, the frenzy of devices. Because we haven't had enough time on our devices these days, am I right? Huh? For those on YouTube, I just refilled my cider bottle with water. My neighbors are doing a social distance block party, so we're all sitting 10 feet, 20 feet apart, having our own drinks and snacks, chatting it up. Had a cider, now I'm topping off with water. And tonight we're doing core conditioning. So it should be a good hard workout. And also a thorough warm up and a good warm down with stretching. So still a few minutes till we start, just giving people a chance to check in and get ready. You want to be hydrated. So if you haven't drank all day, have a little glass of water and then have a bigger glass to sip off. Have your mat, have whatever stuff you need. This is not really prop heavy stuff, but if you like to pad your knees with blankets or, use whatever you need, then that's good. There's playlists on my Spotify. Go to Gabriel Benjamin on Spotify. You see a bunch of core playlists. Choose any one you like. Choose an old favorite if you like, or play your own rock and roll music, whatever helps keeping you going. And we are getting closer, about 2 minutes till we start. So just chatting it up and killing some time. Maybe I'll stretch a little bit to warm up. Usually stretching to warm down is what I'm into, or doing dynamic stretching, but I did a pretty hard bike ride yesterday, and I did another ride that was pretty solid right before class, or about, I got back about an hour and a half ago, and definitely feeling it in my legs. And we do some leg stuff, but mostly it's more core. So hopefully my quads will last me through the night, and we will get just the right workout in with some good stretching at the end. So still a minute or two until we officially start. People tend to come late. When I don't see bodies actually coming late, like empty room and then bodies trickling in, I tend to start on time. In real life, when people are coming late, I tend to wait till the late people are set up. The ones who are just like a minute or two late, there's still people that tend to trickle in Santa Cruz 5-10 minutes late. So that's just something I'm noticing, that I start on time in these virtual classes, then I see the names add up. So, life is a little different these days. But if we're exercising, if we can still commune, at least virtually, or in that block party, like 10, 20 feet apart that I was just at, then we're doing pretty good. We're making the most of what we have. So that is what we're here for. Just take a quick look at the screen. Yes, hello. And it is 6 o'clock, and we are going to start our training session. So, core conditioning tonight, begin laying down. And take deep breaths laying down. Take the right knee to the chest and roll out the ankle. Do both directions. And switch sides. Left knee to chest. rolling out the ankle. Both directions. Both knees to chest. Roll around a little bit just to gently massage your back. Yeah, keep the right knee to chest, extend the left leg. And roll the knee in a gentle circle. So really you're rolling the hip very gently. And do the other direction. And open the arms, and then open the knee out to the side. Lengthen through it. Bring the knee in. And repeat. Do the other direction. Knee to chest. And switch sides, left knee to chest. And then keep holding the knee. Do that really gentle hip roll. And do the other direction. Open the arms. Knee opens, extend through the leg. Bend the knee in, work across. Lengthen through the leg. Work across, knee in. And repeat. Other direction. And knee bends in, both knees in. And open the arms, take the legs to the left. And then legs to the right. And go ahead and twist side to side. And come back to center. Knees to chest. Go ahead and roll on up. And switch to hands and knees. And roll out the back. Continue the flow. And go ahead and lower all the way down. And inhale, lift. Just with the back strength. And lower and lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Come on down. Then use the core. Come on up. Bring the hands near the knees and straighten the legs. Maybe wide feet. You can leave the knees bent. You're going to bend down. And then stand up and bring the arms up and bend down again. Keep the back relatively flat. Maybe bend the knees. You can even hold the legs. Stand up with the flat back and repeat that. This continues our warm-up of dynamic stretching. That flat back lift also ensures that you're safe in your joints and your discs of the low back and stronger in your back muscles and your core muscles. Your back being part of those core muscles. A little bit of the front of the core helping you with that straight lift and a lot of the back of the core. So it's stretching, but starting to get into the element of strength. Couple more. And then hands down, walk hands and feet apart, dog stretch, pedal the legs, and then wag the dog. And knees down, lower all the way. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the hands, and let's do 5 repeats of that. Yeah, come on down. Now lift the legs and the chest. And when you're done with those repeats, we'll come on back up. Hands and knees, take a dog stretch. Walk up to the top of the mat, flatten the back, and then stand up tall. Bring the arms up, and then weave the fingers, push up to the palms, bend and extend. Now sometimes I'm turning towards the camera just to show you a better angle, but you don't have to turn on your mat when you do that. Someone was saying, you should turn from the right to the left so that I can turn my head differently throughout class. I said, you should just face your mat towards the screen. They're like, oh, good idea. All right, we're going to switch which finger is leading. So weave the hands differently and then go side to side. Still warming up. We got a couple more minutes of warm up. We've done a couple little strengthening things, but we're mainly just warming up. And we're going to get to the good hard workout any day now. So when you're done with both sides, relax, loop out the shoulders a few times. Both directions. Elbows about 3 each way. Wrists. Both directions. Hips. Both directions. Knees. If you like to party, you can push the roof. Don't do that. Okay, both directions. Okay, very good. And then we'll take our first plank. Now that we're nice and warmed up, and have a nice flat back, the hips level with the shoulders, or just a little bit lower, but not like sinking into a cobra, having a good strong front core, flat back, strong legs, and then knees down. And fold the arms under the head. Just lay down for a sec. Remember, you can always do a little rest. You can always do more. You can always do less. And everything's your decision. Just want to give you that information before we get to some real hard work here. So we're going to ramp it up slowly. Bring the hands forward, wrists maybe a tiny bit more forward than the shoulders or under them. And lift the knees and lower the knees. And again, lift the knees and lower the knees. Lift the knees, lower the knees. Lift and lower. Lift, lower, lift. And knees down and lower all the way. And now arms back, lift the chest. And lower. And again, lift arms and chest. Come down, 3 more. And come on down. Hands alongside chest. And go ahead and lift back to a plank position. And we'll do some mountain climbers. You bring the right knee in and then the left and repeat side to side. You can go fast if you want to do cardio. You can go really slow if you want to work maximum strength. Medium pace is typically best. And when you're done with that, take a dog stretch. And knees on the floor. Then lift the knees just a little bit. And push strong into the feet and the hands. And lower. Take an extra breath. And do that again. Lift knees just a bit. And then push into the legs, dog stretch. Knees on the floor. And lengthen. And lift the knees. Third time, just a bit. Levitated cat. Push strong into the hands. And then come on down. Lower all the way. And arms back, legs lift. And do that 5 times. So 4 more. And come down. Place hands alongside the chest. Use the core. Lift. Dog stretch. Plank position. Right knee, right arm. Then the left side. Right knee, chest. Then the left. Right knee, left. Left knee, right. If you like, do a push-up. And then take a dog stretch. And walk or hop up, feet to hands. Straighten the back. Stand up straight. Arms come up. Arms down. And then shifting weight onto the right foot. Open arms and legs. And we'll do the hacky sack kick. So bring the arms into a basket and kick the imaginary hacky sack. This helps to strengthen the inner hip and the outer hip as well. Good. Let's do that on the other side. Put all the weight under the left foot. Open arms and legs. Hacky sack kick. Continue. Good. We'll do a couple squats. Make the feet wide. Pull the hands apart. If you want to strengthen the pulling muscles, you could just hold like this, but otherwise pull the hands apart. Feet are kind of wide. Have some weight in the heels. Just squat a little bit at first. And if it feels good, squat deeper, but don't do any lower than what feels good on the knees. And you also want your shoulders relatively above your hips and weight in the heels. So it's more in the glutes and less in the knees. And then switch your grip that's pulling. Do a few more. Good. And then shake out the hands a bit. Shake out the foot. Other foot. Right on. Let's set up for planking again. So hands down. Walk the legs way back. Plank again. We do lots of plank on Mondays and Wednesdays. We'll go ahead and take right knee, right arm. Left side. Then knee to chest. And left side. Right knee, left arm. Left knee, right arm. Knees down. Knees up. Dog stretch. And then walk or hop up. Feet to hands. And stand up and hold the hips. Bring the right knee up and point the foot. Extend the leg. And release. Lift the left side and point the foot. Extend the leg. And then release. Go ahead and bring the arms up. And we'll come right back to a plank. Planking. And doing another round of the mountain climbers. One knee and then the other. Choose your pace. Rest anytime. Otherwise, we'll keep going here. Oh, about 10 or 20 more. All right, dog stretch. And knees down. Fold the arms under the head. Lay down and rest just for a moment. And come on up and bring the legs out from underneath. Scoot on up. And roll onto the back. Knees to chest. And take the hands behind the head. And take the left elbow, right knee, extend the opposite leg. And do that side to side. And release, stick knees to chest. And go ahead. Lower the feet. And extend the legs. Lift the right leg. And lower. Lift the left leg. And lower. Lifting the right leg. Lowering. Lifting the left. And lowering. Lifting the right. And one more time with the left. Lift the right. And lift the left. Lower the right. Switch sides. And release, knees to chest. And extend the legs out to the floor. And bend the knees in. And extend. And bend the knees in. And extend. Knees bend in. Extend. And continue. And knees bend in. And give yourself rest. And come on up. And draw your hips back. Extend the arms and sit up as straight as you can. Hands down. Switch to hands and knees. Extend right leg back. Lift. Flex the foot and take the ankle above the knee. And then round the back and bring the knee to the nose. Re-extend and lift the left arm. And switch sides. Extend the left leg, lift, flex the foot, have the ankle above the knee, and then knee to nose. Re-extend and lifting the right arm. And come on down. And let's go ahead and take a dog stretch. And then very, very lightly, right foot steps up, crescent lunge. Then come on up and you can hold the thigh or bring the arms up and have the back leg super strong. And then take a half lower. And come on up. And do a full bow. Come on up. Hands down. Plank position, top of a push-up. Holding for about 10 counts. Dog stretch. And very, very lightly, left foot steps up. Crescent lunge. Half lower. Come up. Full release. Come on up. And plank position. Strong legs, shoulders above wrists. Holding for about 10 counts. And knees down, arms under head. And just give yourself a little bit of rest. Yeah, come on up. And bring the legs out from under. Arms extend again. Sit up as tall as you can. If your neck really hurts, you can have your arms a little bent, but otherwise you have the arms straight up. You sit very, very tall. Bring the hands down. Bend the knees. Lift the knees high. Extend the legs. VC. Arms lift, or hold the legs or the ground. That's fine. You can also leave the knees bent. You want the knees high and the chest high. So if you need knees bent to keep knees and chest high, do that. You can do the full V. You see the V here. Do that. And then we're going to see how smooth we can lower the legs and lift the arms, coming back to that nice L shape. And then we're going to do one more V. So relax. Maybe loop your shoulders a couple times. We don't want to get too tight in the muscles. Do both directions. Bend the knees. Knees lift. Arms extend out. And legs extend. And then take low V. And release all the way down. And bend the knees into chest. Give yourself a little break here. And then extend the legs out. And bend the knees in. And extend the legs out. And bend the knees in. Legs extend out. Knees bend in. Legs extend. And repeat. Go at your own tempo. Remember to rest anytime. You can always do more. You can always do less. And then rest. Catch your breath a little bit. And then take the hands behind the head. Take the left elbow to the right knee and hold the squeeze. Tuck the knee in, the elbow, and lift the bottom leg just a little bit, but straighten it and lengthen.
And then switch sides and hold the squeeze for about 5 counts. Squeezing really good. Feel that tremoring of the body. That's very good to release stress from the nervous system. And then lay down. Let's do that again. Left elbow, right knee. Squeeze in good for about 3 counts. And other side, give a good squeeze. And then go side to side. Nice and steady. You do about 30 seconds of this. Not too fast, not too slow. You can take a break if you want. You can always add more reps. Otherwise, what I teach should be enough. It's a great workout if you do everything I do. If you're still building your strength, have patience with yourself. Go slow, build stronger. Get stronger every week by not overdoing it. And we're good. Lay down and let those muscles relax. And let's go ahead and hug the knees in. Rock on up. Switch back. Hands and knees. And press the ribs side to side. About 2 times each side. And hands together, elbows down, walk the legs way back, and take plank on the elbows, firm legs. And knees down, palms down, walk the legs way back, firm the legs, tuck the tail. Second variation, plank on the elbows. And then Sphinx stretch, let those muscles stretch now. And come on down. Use the core and lift. Take a normal plank. And then lift the right foot just a tad. Switch sides, lift the left foot. Both feet down. Option to add a push-up. And then a dog stretch. Right foot steps up, so light. Crescent lunge. And go low into it and have the back leg super strong. Hands down, plank position, left arm up, stack the legs, or do knee down or kickstand. Come on down. If you'd like, add a push-up or skip it. Squeeze the core either way. Other side. Come on down without rushing. Add a nice push-up. Take a dog stretch. Left side. So light, using the abdominals. Left foot steps up. Crescent lunge. And very strong back leg. Hands come down. Nice little plank here. And right knee down, right elbow down, left arm up, stack the legs, or keep doing knee down, elbow plank. And come on down. And other side. Come on down. Knees on the floor. And again, sway the back a couple times. Lower all the way. And then take the arms overhead. And inhale, lifting the arms and the legs. Lower. And do some repetitions. Lift. Release. Lift. Come down. Lift. Come down. Lift. And pause a little bit. And come on down. Hands come back alongside the chest. Use the core and come on up. And push back into the legs for a dog stretch. And then either walk and sit down or jump cross-legged. Jump cross-legged, legs come through. And bend the legs a little bit, bring the hands back, take a tabletop, using the core to lift and stretch in the shoulders. Take the head back if it feels good, but only if. And if you're really lifting the chest as well, that's important. And come on down, draw your hips back, and then the V seat again. V seat, very strong, knees high, chest high, that's it. And then come low, and arms and legs go up and down. And relax, collapsing into tears perhaps of joy for rest. You're welcome. Good. You may want a small towel under your hips or your hands, especially if you have a deep arch in your low back. If you're pretty flat back though, you can just have the hands alongside and push them a little bit. Legs together, leg lift, and release. And again, leg lift. Let's keep doing that. Keep the neck long, don't let the chin stick out too much. And release. And take some good rest. Really good quality rest, well-deserved rest. And then go ahead and bring the legs together again. Lift the left leg, and then lift the right as you lower the left, and we'll do our second round of the scissors. And release. Take a little rest. Let's actually bend the knees in, have the feet together, open the knees, and just take a very brief stretch for the hips. And lift the knees. Knees to chest. And then go ahead and extend the legs and bend the knees in. And do about 5 of these. If you want to try a variation, you can keep the feet high. This is good to strengthen different muscles. And it's also might be nice if you feel your back is too arched to the ground. And when you've done a few of those, knees come back into the chest. And let's go ahead and rock on up and switch to hands and knees again. Extend the right leg, lift, and then bring the knee to the nose. Re-extend and do a little push-up with the leg up. And switch. Extend, then take the knee to the nose. And re-extend, and make a little push-up. And a dog stretch. And go ahead and walk or lightly hop feet to hands. Stand up straight when you're ready. Bring the arms up. And then bring the arms down. Put all the weight on the right foot. And then tip a little bit, or maybe tip all the way till the leg and the body's parallel to the ground for airplane. And then step back to crescent. Long step. And come back to airplane. And come on up. Putting weight under the left foot. Airplane. Crescent. Back to airplane. And stand up. Let's go ahead and stretch the right thigh now. And either stay like this or hold the wall or hold the floor with the knee lifting but the heel still right up against the glute. Yeah, come on up. One's hard. Don't worry if you lose your balance. You'll get better the more often you train. And you still have off days too. Don't worry about it. Just enjoy stretching and working on your balance. So hold the wall, maybe the floor, or just stay neutral. And release. Yeah, go ahead and bring the arms up. And take plank again. And we'll hold the plank. If your wrist hurts, switch to the elbows or your knuckles. Plank on the knuckles, very good for the wrists and good for mental strength. Good, solid plank here. And knees down. Put the right arm under and lay on it. Just doing this briefly. We'll do a longer one later. Switch the arms. Just give the arms a little break. And then we're going to set up to lay on the back again. So adjust to the side. Take one more V seat. And then low V seat. And do the accordion. Arms open, legs open, and repeat. And relax. We'll go ahead. Bring the feet together. Lift the feet just a bit. Go up to the right and down to the left. Up to the left and down to the right. And repeat the figure 8. and release. And feet together. And lift the feet. Go down to the left, up to the right. The reverse track of the figure 8. And release. Whew. Those are hard. All right, we got one more core conditioning set laying down. Maybe a couple little strength things coming up, but we're real close to the warm down now. And surely the laying down part is the hardest of what we've got left. So this is basically the home stretch. We're going to wrap the right leg over the left. If you can, wrap twice, just once or 1.5 is good. Wrap the arms twice. This is eagle, and we'll do eagle crunches, doing 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then squeeze and hold. Squeeze and release. Good. Woo. All right, almost done. Got to do the other side. So wrap the left leg over the right. Wrap twice if you can. Maybe just 1.5 times. Wrap the left arm over the right twice and do 10 crunches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then squeeze and hold the squeeze. Give it your best squeeze. And release it all. Whew. Hot damn. That was good. Give yourself some rest. You deserve it. Yeah. Knees hug in. Rock on up. And switch the hands and knees. Lower all the way down. Bring the hands out from under, hands under hips. Hips down, chin forward unless the neck hurts. Head neutral if you need. And hold that. Working on the posterior chain of muscles. Switch. And then lower, have the left foot flexed. Lift the right leg and hold. And lower, flex the right foot. Lift the left leg and hold. And release. Arms overhead. Feet together, hands together. And inhale, lift and strengthen. Feet and hands stay together. And this makes it more strengthening, so you don't have to lift as high, but it makes it so your form is more clean. Lower down. And bring the arms back. And make a sphinx. Now we're getting to the stretching portion of our training. So we can let those chest muscles that have done all those planks and push-ups stretch and enjoy the sphinx. Great for your back as well, as long as you don't overdo it. If you feel like it's too much, have your hands further forward and wider. That will make it easier in your joints. Try and stretch your ankles back. Enjoy breathing deep as you stretch. Come on down. Use your core and lift. Next, we're going to do the swan stretch. You bring the right knee forward and have the hips working down. If the knee hurts, you can sit on a cushion of some sort or do a lunge stretch or a cradle stretch instead, but do work on lifting the chest. And then come on down. Folding the arms under the head, breathing and relaxing. And come on up. Switch sides. Nice deep stretch into the hip. Stay lifted a bit. And come on down. And enjoy the stretch. And come on up. Dog stretch. Let's step the right foot up just about halfway for a scissor stretch. And we can get a good release in the hamstring. If your hamstring is really tight, leave the knee bent. Otherwise, straighten both legs and drop the head down. Switch. And dog stretch. Knees down. Right arm under. And hold longer. As promised, we're going to do this and hold longer. And breathe. Switch. And when you're ready, we're going to switch to laying down on the back. So go ahead and lay on down on the back. Bring the feet together and open the knees. If you have any low back pain, try putting something under the feet like a towel or a pillow or something. And we'll just let the hips relax. We work the hips pretty hard doing that reclined core work, so it's nice to give them a break. Let them know that they're cared for and appreciated. Couple minutes here. Next, lift the knees back into the chest and open up the arms, take the legs to the left, the body twisting right. And the other side. Good. Come on back to center. Lift on up. And then stretch forward. If your back's tight, you can just hold the legs or just bend the knees. Draw the hips back, reach forward through the chest. And release that stretch. Go ahead and sit comfortably, maybe cross-legged or sit on your heels if you want, whatever you want. And we're just going to tuck the chin and do a little bit of a half moon side to side. And chin to chest, really renew the lift of the chest. And then lift the head. And take right ear to the right shoulder. other side. Come back to center and eagle arms. This is a great stretch for behind the shoulder blades, which you can really feel that if you do too many side planks. Hopefully we didn't do too many tonight, but just enough. Sometimes the difference between too many and just enough is how well you warm down. Switch which arm is in front. And release. Excellent job. This is a good training session. We are complete, everyone. So thank you again for joining. This has been core conditioning. We do this on Monday and Wednesday at 6 p.m. California time. The videos get recorded to YouTube, so send the links to your friends. You can watch them later. You can do them again. My fiance and I are having a baby, and the due date is soon. So when that happens, I'll be taking about 5 days to a week off of teaching classes and then doing reduced schedule. So rewatch the older ones, your favorite ones, or the ones you haven't done yet. And please do send me a donation for a live video or for an old one if you enjoy it and you have the funds to give. And if you don't, please send or share click the videos that you like to your friends who perhaps can donate to the cause, and it's greatly appreciated. So glad we got to train together. Hopefully it was just what you needed. I'm going to say goodbye for now. Tomorrow we're doing Vinyasa yoga in the morning at 10:30 and deep hatha yoga, more of like a holding based practice at 6 p.m. So more good things tomorrow. And I look forward to seeing you soon. I was going to get a haircut right before the world ended. So I continue to become more of a madman. Anyway, goodbye, YouTube.